Islanders, you heard Barry Trotz talk about that first period. He said he liked the first period, thought they played well. They drew 3 penalties, including one in the opening shift, started to get some momentum, couldn't capitalize on the power play, and then they wound up chasing the game because a bad bounce wound up in their own net.
Just a crazy hop. I mean, and those things happen. I mean, again, it was a face-off win for the Flyers, which started the whole process, but you can see the Flyers win the draw, and they were able to get a shot towards Robin. A little bit of a tough rebound there for me, but good puck retrieval by the Flyers, and then just shoot it at the net. And I don't know if you could do that if you sat there all day long, kind of throw it in the corner, crazy hop. And you can see how far away Robin Lehner is from his post, and I don't think he expected it to bounce out in that direction, but they were able to battle back, and they continue to push towards the net. And they got a little break themselves, Brennan, no doubt about it. That shot caroms off of Gudas, and great play by Brock Nelson as he was focused, and he's got to play baseball at some point in time of his life, right? But the Islanders got a little break there, and they got themselves right back in the game because they didn't want to be down again after one.
Little batting practice for Brock Nelson. One of his 2 points in the hockey game, finished with +3. So did Josh Bailey as Nelson picked up his 23rd of the season. That tied the game at 14-27 of the first. And in the second, that's where the Islanders took over. And while they needed some goals in the third period to win the hockey game, that was their best period by far.
It really was. And they just continued on. They built from that first period. They generated some confidence. And I think getting that goal from Nelson, sort of took a little pressure off them. And they just continued on to do great things. And talk about puck retrieval. Matt Barzal had a field day. He must have recovered about 6 or 7 loose shots. And the Islanders' defense were able to take advantage. That was another screenshot for Barzal again. And I love the fact that Leddy moved in and it made himself available for the quick shot. Anders Lee is in his usual position, but it was about Barzal retrieving the puck, but more importantly, Leddy putting himself in a position to score a goal.
Well, don't forget, that was the only period that was played entirely 5-on-5. First period, third period, plenty of power plays. And in the third period, the Islanders got a 2-minute 5-on-3 power play that they did not score on. And you heard Barry Trotz talk about how he thought that a little momentum went to the Flyers' favor in that. And then the Flyers got an opportunity to go on the power play, and they cashed in immediately.
They had a lot of momentum generated from killing the 5-on-3. Not only was it the players, it was the fans. This building became really, really loud. Good face-off win, some help by Giroux, and then the rocket shot from the point by Godespierre. As you can see, he was able to tee that one up. And my goodness, the Flyers were alive, and so were the fans. And this building can be very, very loud and create a tremendous atmosphere for the home team. But Josh Bailey in the toy department, a good hard work along the boards by Brock Nelson. And of course, the two of the players, Andrew Ladd creating a little time and space for Bailey, but Bailey, who needed a goal badly, is able to find one. And then this play by Komarov, Claude Giroux just hesitated a second, and Godespierre loses Josh Bailey. And what a pass by Leo Komarov, and that's the nail in the coffin. So the Islanders find a way to win a game that they deserve to win, but as I mentioned earlier on, that doesn't always happen that way.
They got 2 goals from Josh Bailey in a span of 1 minute and 23 seconds, both of them coming in the final 4 minutes of regulation in a game that was tied at 2 as he snaps what was a 12-game scoring drought by picking up his 4th game-winning goal of the season. And so the Islanders now 7 games remaining. They'll take on the Arizona Coyotes tomorrow, and you hope that they can build off this. You hope when you talk about Islanders hockey that it continues for more than just today and kind of sets them up on the right course heading into the postseason.